Hi, Vicki here with MakeHairBowsNow.com. I'm here to show you how to make this infinity scarf with the same method you use to heat seal your ribbon so it won't fray. I've used 60 inches white fabric, so it can be super long like this. You can wrap it around twice or 3 times or even 4 times. If you want to use 45 inches white fabric, that would work too as well. You only need 2/3 a yard. 2/3 a yard is synthetic fabric. It needs to be synthetic because you need to melt the edges with the heat seal method. You're going to take your 2/3 of a yard and cut it in half. So you have 2 strips of 12 inches wide fabric. Lay them on top of each other and cut the salvage ends off of both ends. Anywhere where there's a hint of salvage, it might have little dots on it, and make it nice and straight. Just trim it all the way off. So I have one side done, flip it around and trim the other side. So I have 2 strips of fabric, 12 inches wide. That's 1/3 and 1/3 or 2/3 a yard of fabric, and I'll cut the other side off, and then we're going to use the heat seal method to take and melt the edges so it won't fray. Go quickly when you do this. I use a candle, then that way you have 2 hands to move it quickly. So quickly, quickly, quickly. Always keep a bowl of water around for just in case it catches on fire, and try to test fabric first to make sure it's not going to do that. After you've done all 4 ends, you're going to put it together, and you can use a sewing machine to sew it together at this point because it's not going to fray on you, or we're going to use just fabric glue. So fabric glue, all different types of brands. The only bad part about fabric glue is you have to wait for it to dry a few hours, maybe 2 to 4 hours, or if you put a lot on, maybe even longer. So right along the edge, you're only going to overlap it just a little bit, just about 1/3 of an inch is all you need. This is the brand I use, but any fabric glue will work. And you're going to just take a dab it on here right along the edge, and you'll put the other layer on top and push so that it'll come through and be able to seal both ends together. Again, if you have a sewing machine, you can skip this part and just sew it together. But a lot of people don't, and sometimes it's nice not having to get out your sewing machine. So just push, 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 and let it dry. After it's dried, you'll do the other edge because it's an infinity scarf and it continues all the way. Trim anywhere where it doesn't match up. Just kind of taper it down so it'll match. Now, after both sides are dry, you're ready to do the heat sealing method. Run it quickly. All you're trying to do is just melt the edges, and you want to go fast. So the candle allows you to do that really, really fast. This is the same method you use for ribbon. So you just run it through quickly like this, or I like to use a long-handled lighter like this because you might not want your candle on all the time. Look, here it is looped just around twice. I like the long look of this. It's very elegant. I made this for $4 if you can believe it. Here it is wrapped around 3 times, and you can even wrap it around 4 times to get this look. And if you want a really great look, let's attach an embellishment to it. This one here is Showstopper. It's one of the hair bow patterns available at the Premier Master course. This one here is called Happy Days. Not only can you use it for adults for embellishments for scarves, but look how cute it is on a little girl. Here's an orange version, as well as here's a red version. Look how adorable it looks, and it's so fast to make. This is another version of the Happy Day bow. So not only can you use it for adults, but for children as well. Here's Happy Days on a scarf. You can see it really makes it very attractive. This is Smash and Hit that we've used to embellish a scarf. Most of these scarves I made myself. Here again, the heat sealing method with stacked rows to embellish it. This is Warm Wonder that was used to embellish this scarf, and Revealing Rose. Look how adorable. All of these embellishments really, really make the scarves really pop. What great gifts to give to people, your adult friends. So you can use these for children as well as for adults, and if you're going to sell them, you can sell them either way and display them like this as well. This is really unique, this Carefree hair bow here. Bright Days is the tutorial you receive for free for my gift to you that you could use. Tender Hearts is a very inexpensive hair bow to make, or accessory, made with a little bit of felt, which would be about 25 cents for this entire bow. Look how cute on a child as well as an infant. You're going to hop on over to MakeHairBowsNow.com and purchase the Premier Hair Bow Accessory Making Master Course. You're going to receive 88 of these gorgeous different styles to make. You'll receive PDF manuals as well as 6 DVDs delivered to your door. I'll include 3 bonuses for you. And remember, it's 100% money back guarantee. I know you're going to love this. You're going to want to make these accessories for scarves for adults as well as for children or babies for gifts to give. You may even want to sell these. I know you're going to really enjoy making all of these different types of hair bows. I appreciate you stopping by and taking a look at everything we have here to offer, and have a great day hair bow making.